Paris. Whitney Hilton is an American socialite, actress and entertainer. She is the great-granddaughter of Conrad Hilton, the founder of Hilton Hotels. Born in New York City and raised in both Beverly Hills, California and New York, Hilton began a modeling career as a teenager when she signed with Donald Trump's modeling agency, T-Management. Her hard-partying lifestyle and rumored short-lived relationships with Leonardo DiCaprio and Oscar de la Hoya led her to earn a position as a fixture in entertainment news. For her notoriety as a socialite, Hilton was hailed by the media as New York's leading it girl in 2001. In 2003, Hilton came to prominence after a sex tape with her then-boyfriend Rick Salomon was leaked. Later that year, she starred in the reality television series The Simple Life alongside Nicole Richie, which provided both women with international recognition. In the following years, she released her autobiography Confessions of an Heiress, a tongue-in-chic peek behind the pose, landed a supporting role in the horror film House of Wax, and released her debut studio album Heiress. Hilton returned to reality television with Paris Hilton's My New BFF and its two spin-offs Paris Hilton's British Best Friend and Paris Hilton's Dubai BFF. She served as a voice actress in the TV movie The Dog Who Saved Christmas Vacation and appeared in the reality show The World According to Paris. She had a part in Sofia Coppola's independent film The Bling Ring. Critics and admirers alike have stated that Hilton epitomizes the title of famous for being famous. She is an example of the modern phenomenon of the celebutante, the celebrity who rises to fame not because of their talent or work but because of their inherited wealth and controversial lifestyle. In recent years, she has parlayed her media fame into a fashion line and various perfumes with her celebrity endorsement. Her fragrances have reportedly earned $1.5 billion. Currently, there are 44 Paris Hilton stores worldwide and her brand includes perfumes, handbags, watches, footwear, among other products. Hilton earns over $10 million a year from her product sales and as of 2005, she was paid around $300,000 for appearances in clubs and events. Life and career, 1981 – 2002, early life and career beginnings. Hilton was born in New York City, New York. Her mother, Kathy Hilton, is a socialite and former actress, and her father, Richard Howard Rick Hilton, is a businessman. She is the oldest of 4 children. She has one sister, Nikolai Olivia Nikki Hilton, and 2 brothers, Baron Nicholas Hilton II and Conrad Hughes Hilton III. Her paternal great-grandfather was Conrad Hilton, who founded the Hilton Hotels. She is of Norwegian, German, Italian, English, and Irish ancestry. She is a half-niece of 2 child stars of the 1970s, Kim and Carl Richards. She was raised Roman Catholic and still attends Mass. Hilton moved between numerous homes in her youth, including a suite in the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Manhattan, Beverly Hills, and the Hamptons. As a child she was good friends with other socialites, including Nicole Richie and Kim Kardashian. Growing up in Los Angeles, Hilton attended the Buckley School and the St. Paul the Apostle Church and School, where she graduated in 1995. She then attended her freshman year of high school at the Marywood Palm Valley School in Rancho Mirage, California from 1995 to 1996. In 1996, when Hilton was 14 years old, her family moved to the East Coast. In New York, she briefly attended Convent of the Sacred Heart in 1996 before transferring again to the Dwight School. At 16, Hilton spent 1 year at the Provo Canyon School, a school for emotionally troubled teens. She then attended the Canterbury Boarding School, in New Milford, Connecticut from the fall of 1998 to February 1999 for her junior year, where she was a member of the ice hockey team. In February 1999, the month she turned 18, she was expelled from Canterbury for violating school rules. After being expelled from Canterbury, she returned to the Dwight School before dropping out a few months later as a high school junior. She later earned her GED. Hilton began modeling as a child, initially at charity events. When she was 19, she signed with Donald Trump's modeling agency, T-Management. Hilton stated that while she wanted to model, Trump was wishing to have her at his agency, and after she signed she was loving the work. While working as a model, she was becoming a daily fixture in entertainment news for her heavy partying. According to Vanity Fair, Cisco Adler, producer of Sweetie Pie, stated that she was a young party girl who gets sucked into the LA party scene and grew up a little too fast. In 2001, Hilton developed a reputation as a socialite, being identified as New York's leading it girl, whose fame was beginning to extend beyond the New York tabloids. Around that time, she made a cameo appearance in Zoolander and was on several magazine covers such as UK's Tatler, Italy's Gilla and USA's Vanity Fair and FHM. She also appeared in Vincent Gallo's Honey Bunny video. In 2002, she was one of the leads in the straight-to-video horror movie 9 Lives. BeyondHollywood.com felt that Hilton's presence in the cast is the film's main marketing point, which is plainly obvious by the fact that she's front and center on the box art and is the only recognizable name in the cast, and also noted that her character was basically herself. Hilton plays a what else? A spoiled American socialite who shops on 3 continents in one day. The script is even clever enough to take a few jabs at Hilton's real-life social standing, even mentioning that she's been on the cover of a few sleaze rags in her day. In that year, she became engaged to fashion model Jason Shaw, but they broke up in early 2003. 2003 A05, The Simple Life and Breakthrough. Hilton's breakout role came in 2003, when she co-starred with socialite counterpart Nicole Richie in the Fox reality series The Simple Life, which premiered on December 2, 2003, shortly after Hilton's sex tape was released. The show started airing to well-received ratings. The premiere episode drew 13 million viewers, increasing Fox's Adults 18 €49 rating by 79%. At that time, she started to be recognizable for her on-screen dumb blonde persona in reality television, and after the end of The Simple Life she has remarked several times that she played a character within the series and it is not who she is in real life, despite people's perception of her. The year the show premiered, she started a relationship with singer Nick Carter, which lasted until 2004. Hilton launched a lifestyle brand in 2004. She helped design a collection of purses for Japanese label Samantha Thavasa. The 10-piece collection, a jewelry line designed by Hilton, was sold on Amazon.com. She stated that she wanted to create a line that was beautiful and very high quality, yet affordable and available to everyone. The line was described as inspired by Hilton's personal style, a feminine, flirtatious and glamorous, a with heart, star and cross motifs. In the fall of 2004, Hilton released an autobiographical book, Confessions of an Heiress, a tongue-in-chic peek behind the pose, co-written by Merle Ginsberg, which includes full-color photographs of her and her advice on life as an heiress. The book was in the New York Times bestseller list, ranking at 7. The quote "dress cute wherever you go. Life is too short to blend in" was added to the Oxford Dictionary of Quotations in September 2009. She was involved in the creation of a perfume line by Parlux Fragrances. Originally set to be a small release, high demand led to a wider release before December 2004. The launch was followed by a 47% increase in sales of Parlux products, predominantly due to sales of the Hilton-branded perfume. After the success of Hilton's perfume, Parlux Fragrances released several more perfumes with her name, including fragrances for men. Hilton released her second book called Your Heiress Diary, Confess It All to Me in 2005, and also in that year, she launched her second fragrance Just Me. After Hilton hosted NBC's Saturday Night Live, with Brand Keen as the musical guest, in February 2005, she got her first major role in the horror thriller film House of Wax, in which Alicia Cuthbert and Chad Michael Murray also starred. The movie, after being first screened at the Tribeca Film Festival, opened in May 2005, receiving mixed reviews. Giving a positive review for her performance, Matthew Turner for The View London said that Hilton does better than you might expect. But while MTV felt that she was actually pretty good, TV Guide called Hilton talentless. Her role as Paige Edwards won the Teen Choice Award for Best Scream, and earned her a nomination for Choice Breakout Performance a Euro-Female. She also earned a nomination for Best Frightened Performance at the 2006 MTV Movie Awards. House of Wax grossed over $70 million. From May to October of that year, she was engaged to Greek shipping heir Paris Latsis. The Simple Life, which ran for 3 seasons on FOX, was cancelled after a dispute between Hilton and Richie in 2005. Hilton commented, "It's no big secret that Nicole and I are no longer friends. Nicole knows what she did, and that's all I'm ever going to say about it." Neither Richie nor Hilton spoke publicly about the cause of the split, though it was speculated that the pair fell out due to Richie showing one of Hilton's homemade sex tapes to a group of their friends. They renewed their friendship in October 2006. 2006 a Euro 07, Paris, Films and Arrests. After The Simple Life was cancelled by FOX in 2005, other networks, such as NBC, the WB, VH1 and MTV were all reported to be interested in obtaining the rights to air new seasons of the show. On November 28, 2005, E! announced that they had picked up The Simple Life and had ordered production go-ahead on the 4th season, along with the rights to re-air the first 3 seasons. Shooting for the new season began February 27, 2006. The premiere of the 4th season brought high ratings for the network with 1.3 million viewers. She released her self-titled debut album, Paris, under the label on August 22, 2006. The album reached number 6 on the Billboard 200 for a week and sold over 600,000 copies worldwide. The first single, Stars Are Blind, was a massive success in the United States as it was played at more than 125 pop stations across the country. The song also was a hit worldwide. It was a top 10 in 17 countries. Although The Guardian felt that Hilton sounded both distracted and bored stiff, AllMusic commented that the album was more fun than anything released by Britney Spears or Jessica Simpson. As a whole, critical reception was mixed. In September 2006, Hilton was arrested and charged with driving under the influence of alcohol with a blood alcohol content of 0.08%. The arrest complicated the shooting of the 5th season of series. Hilton's driving license was subsequently suspended in November 2006, and in January 2007 she pleaded no contest to a reckless driving charge. Her punishment was 36 months probation and fines of about $1,500. The straight-to-DVD motion picture Bottoms Up was released in late 2006. The film came out with negative reviews. Australia's Urban Cinephile remarked that Hilton, as the lead role, spends most of her screen time flicking her hair as she delivers lines like "Books are those things you read." In December 2006, National Lampoon's Pledge This! film, in which Hilton appeared and produced, premiered in a limited release before going directly to video. She missed the premiere of the movie at the Cannes Film Festival in protest to the addition of some nude scenes that were going to be included in the film. Hilton said, "I was so angry I snubbed my own premiere." In August 2008, Worldwide Entertainment Group Incorporated sued Hilton in the Miami District Court, alleging she did not honor her contractual agreement to provide reasonable promotion and publicity for the film. It was reported she was paid $1 million for her work. On January 10, 2007, Hilton released the Dreamcatchers line of hair extensions in partnership with Hair Tech International. On January 22, 2007, Hilton's private life was thrust into the media spotlight with the launch of ParisExposed.com, a website that features images of personal documents, video, and other material allegedly obtained when the contents of a storage locker rented by Hilton was auctioned off due to lack of a $208 payment. The website began charging online access to this material and received 1.2 million visitors in just over 40 hours. Among the contents were medications, diaries, photographs, contracts and love letters, as well as a video of her shot by Joe Francis of Girls Gone Wild. Hilton later obtained a temporary injunction against ParisExposed.com, closing down the website. Also in that month, Hilton was pulled over for driving with a suspended license and signed a document acknowledging that she was not permitted to drive. The following month, Hilton was caught driving 70 mph in a 35 mph zone, again with a suspended license. She also did not have her headlights on even though it was after dark. Prosecutors in the office of the Los Angeles City Attorney charged that those actions, along with the failure to enroll in a court-ordered alcohol education program, constituted a violation of the terms of her probation. On May 4, Hilton was sentenced by Judge Michael T. Sauer to 45 days in jail for violating her probation. Initially, Hilton planned to appeal the sentence, and supported an online petition asking California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger for a pardon. The petition was created and organized on May 5, 2007, by Joshua Morales. In response, various opponents started a counter-petition to maintain the sentence. Both petitions attracted tens of thousands of signatures. Hilton later switched lawyers and dropped her plans to appeal. Hilton was required to begin her jail term on June 5, and checked herself into the Century Regional Detention Facility, an all-female jail in Linwood, California after attending the 2007 MTV Movie Awards on June 3. However, Los Angeles County Sheriff Lee Barker signed orders on June 7, reassigning Hilton to 40 days of home confinement with an electronic monitoring device due to an unspecified medical condition. Barker commented on the release saying, "My message to those who don't like celebrities is that punishing celebrities more than the average American is not justice," contesting that under normal circumstances, Hilton would not have served any time in jail, and he added that the special treatment, in a sense, appears to be because of her celebrity stature. She got more time in jail. On the same day that Hilton was released from jail, Judge Michael Sauer summoned her to reappear in court the following morning as the sentencing statement had explicitly said she would serve time in jail with no work furlough, no work release, no electronic monitoring. At the hearing he declined to be briefed by Hilton's attorney in private chambers on the nature of her condition and sent her back to jail to serve out her original 45-day sentence. Upon hearing the sentence, Hilton shouted, "It's not right," and started screaming, requesting to hug her mother who was present in the courtroom. Concern about Hilton's condition led to her being moved to the medical wing of the Twin Towers Correctional Facility in Los Angeles, and she was moved back to the Century Regional Detention Facility in Linwood on June 13. While in jail, Hilton was influenced by the clergyman minister Marty Angelo. Hilton referred to starting a new beginning during her interview with talk show host Larry King on June 28, 2007, 2 days after being released from jail, and quoted from Angelo's autobiography, titled Once Life Matters, A New Beginning. On June 9, 2007, Marty Angelo petitioned Sauer, asking to serve out the remainder of Hilton's jail sentence if the judge would release her to an alternative treatment program, but the petition was turned down. On the same show, she revealed taking Adderall for ADHD since childhood. After Hilton faced time in jail, The Simple Life finished its run at the end of the 5th season in July 2007. In early August 2007, Hilton signed a licensing agreement with Antibes for a signature footwear line, Paris Hilton Footwear, featuring stilettos, platforms, flats, wedges, and a sports collection, expected to reach stores in 2008. In mid-August 2007, Hilton launched a line of tops, dresses, coats, and jeans at the Kitson Boutique in Los Angeles. She felt the event was a dream come true, and described the clothing line as fun, bright and flashy. In December 2007, Hilton posed nude, covered in gold paint, to promote Rich Prosecco, a canned version of an Italian sparkling wine. She also traveled to Germany to promote the drink, appearing in various print ads for the product. Around that time, Hilton's grandfather, Baron Hilton, pledged 97% of his estate to a charitable organization founded by their great-grandfather, Conrad Hilton, the Conrad Hilton Foundation. As a result, the inheritance of his grandchildren is sharply diminished. An immediate pledge of $1.2 billion was made, with a further $1.1 billion due after his death. He cited the actions of his father, Conrad Hilton, as the motivation for his pledge. Conrad, Barron's father, had left 97% of his estate to the Conrad Hilton Foundation, and Barron subsequently contested his father's will to win back a sizable amount of the Hilton family fortune in a settlement. By leaving his estate to the foundation, Barron is donating not only the fortune he has amassed on his own, but he is also returning the Hilton family fortune amassed by his father, Conrad, to the Conrad Hilton Foundation, where it would have gone over 30 years ago had Barron not contested his father's will. Barron stated he is proud to follow his father's example. Also in 2007, Hilton modeled for To Be Free, and her fourth perfume came out, called Can. 2008 a Euro09, focus on acting and My New BFF shows. Hilton's love for dogs led her to create an apparel line for dogs called Little Lily by Paris Hilton, with some of the proceeds going to benefit animal rescue. I have 17 dogs and I like to dress them, so I started designing this clothing line, and it's really cute, like dresses and jeans everything you can imagine for humans, but for dogs, she said in an interview during Super Bowl XLII festivities. In April 2008, she guest-starred on the My Name Is Earl episode I Won't Die with a little help from my friends. On August 6, 2008, Hilton appeared in a video online. Paris Hilton responds to McCain ad, directed by Adam McKay and posted on the Funny or Die website. The video featured Hilton in a parody advertisement, and was made in response to a television campaign advert Kelb, by the 2008 John McCain presidential campaign. In Kelb, McCain briefly compared his rival Barack Obama to that of celebrities such as Hilton and Britney Spears, going on to question his readiness to lead and criticize his energy policy. In what the Washington Post opined might just be her best acting role yet, Hilton appears in the video wearing a leopard print swimsuit. The video received 7 million views in 2 days, garnering worldwide press coverage, and drew both written and verbal media response from both campaigns. In October, Hilton featured in a second parody video posted on Funny or Die. Paris Hilton gets presidential with Martin Sheen, alongside Hollywood actor Martin Sheen, with his son, actor Charlie Sheen, appearing in a cameo role. Hilton, heavily made up and in a green evening dress, interviews Martin Sheen in a kitchen, discussing various political issues, seeking his advice from his days playing a fictional president on the West Wing. At the 2008 Toronto International Film Festival, a documentary about Hilton called Paris, Not France was screened. She comments in the movie about how the media had portrayed her, I'm basically being judged, and they're creating this false person, and I can't do anything about it. Petty, during the premiere at the festival, remarked that Hilton has created a mystery about herself, that a film like this maybe wouldn't have been a great thing for her in the past. But now, she's been so saturated in the media. We're so used to her. To see a new side of her is so exciting. Later, in 2009, the film was aired in July for MTV. Hilton starred in an MTV reality series titled Paris Hilton's My New BFF, about her search for a new best friend. The series premiered on September 30, 2008. That day, Hilton released her song My BFF on KIIS-FM with host Ryan Seacrest. It was the theme song for the BFF show. The series proved to be a hit. 1,200,000 viewers watched the premiere episode, and it averaged a 1.6 rating among viewers, 12 euro 34 in its Tuesday 10 p.m. slot, topping all other cable shows in the hour. Hilton's next project was the goth rock musical with a cult film following, Rapo. The genetic opera, where she played the character of Amber Sweet, the surgery and painkiller-addicted daughter of a biotech magnate. Horror.com said, not only is this by far Hilton's best role, she's actually got a grain of gravitas in the end. However, Jam Movies called her a hopeless twit as an actress. She remarked that just getting a role like this offered to me was new to me because I always get offered a certain role just basically playing myself. She was nominated for the Razzie Award for Worst Supporting Actress in 2009 for her role. The film, first screened at the 2008 San Diego Comic-Con International, received a limited release in the United States and Canada on November 7, 2008. Rapo made solid numbers for its opening weekend, with a $51,600 gross in 8 theaters. Around that time, Hilton released her fifth fragrance for women called Fairy Dust and broke up with Good Charlotte guitarist Benji Madden, who she was in a relationship with since early that year. As a result of the American version's success, on January 29, 2009, Paris Hilton's British Best Friend, a spin-off, began airing on ITV2 in England. She began to film the show in October 2008. The series did quite well. It was watched by 428,000 viewers in its first episode and brought 605,000 viewers for its finale. The second season of Paris Hilton's My New BFF premiered on June 2, 2009. In that same month, Hilton shot Paris Hilton's Dubai BFF. Runner-up of the British series Kat Mackenzie died on July 3, 2009, of a suspected overdose. Hilton guest-starred in the fifth episode of Supernatural's fifth season. In July 2009, her sixth fragrance for women Siren was launched. She won the Female Celebrity Fragrance of the Year award at the 2009 FIFE Awards. She got involved in the creation of a sunglasses line by Gripping Eyewear. She first launched the line on October 7, 2009 and the collection became available in stores in March 2010. The next month, she launched a hair and beauty products line, which includes a range of shampoos, conditioners, and hair vitamins. Also in 2009, she began dating The Hills star Doug Reinhardt, who she broke up with in April 2010, because she was worried he was just using her to further his career. 2010 11, Legal Issues and Reality Television Comeback. In February 2010, Hilton participated in an advertising campaign for the launch of the Brazilian beer Devassa Bem-Lura, whose slogan in English roughly translates to Very Blonde Bitch. As part of the campaign, Hilton joined the brewery's float in the Carnival of Rio de Janeiro. On July 2, Hilton was accused of smoking marijuana at the 2010 FIFA World Cup game between Brazil and the Netherlands. She was escorted from the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium by local police, however the case was later dismissed for unknown reasons. Hilton's publicist, Dawn Miller, stated I can confirm that the incident was a complete misunderstanding and it was actually another person in the group who did it. 2 weeks later, Hilton was detained and released after being caught in possession of cannabis at Figari Airport, Corsica. On August 10, Hilton released her 10th fragrance, Tease inspired by Marilyn Monroe. On August 19, she launched a footwear line in Las Vegas. The collection costs between $60 and $160 and Hilton, during an interview, said that she chose the styling, design, materials and colors for the line and also wanted to make sure it was super comfortable. That same month, she was arrested on suspicion of cocaine possession in Las Vegas while her boyfriend, C. Waits, was booked on charges of driving under the influence. Initially her defense claimed that the handbag containing 0.8 g of cocaine was not hers as this purse in question was a high street brand and by no means up to her high fashion standards. Later she claimed some of the personal items from the bag acknowledging it was hers. In order to avoid being convicted of a felony, Hilton pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanors on September 17, 2010. Under the terms of the plea bargain, she was sentenced to 1 year of probation, 200 hours of community service, a $2,000 fine and ordered to complete a drug abuse treatment program. Clark County District Attorney David Rogers said that, if she is arrested for anything besides a minor traffic violation she will spend a year in jail. There will be no discussion. The court will have no discretion. On September 21, 2010, while traveling to a press conference in Tokyo to promote fashion and fragrance lines, Hilton and her sister Nikki were stopped by immigration officers at Narita Airport, Japan because of Hilton's conviction for drug possession a day earlier. Under Japan's strict anti-drug laws, people convicted of any drug crime are in general denied entry to the country. Narita officials questioned Hilton for hours, and Hilton and her sister were forced to stay at the airport hotel overnight. On September 22, Japanese authorities decided not to grant Hilton entry into the country, and she was put on a plane back to the United States the same day. Other stops on their Asian promotion tour were cancelled, as countries like Indonesia and Malaysia have even tougher anti-drug laws. The documentary Teenage Paparazzo, in which Hilton appeared, aired on HBO on September 27. The motion picture was met with critical acclaim. Hilton provided her voice for the character of Bella in the ABC made-for-television film The Dog Who Saved Christmas Vacation. She said of the film, "I just think it's a really cute film, and that I love animal movies, I love Christmas movies, and also, my grandmother, who passed away a couple of years ago from breast cancer, actually had a standard poodle and her name was Paris. So when I'm watching this, it's kind of like watching Grandma's dog. It's kind of like a sign to me." The film aired on November 28, 2010 and attracted good ratings with 2.611 million viewers. In December 2010 Hilton launched her own motorcycle team. In November 2011, her Spanish driver Maverick Viñales won the final race and come up third overall in the 125cc's World Championship. She modeled for the second time at the Brazil Fashion Week in 2011. In February, it was released a new collection of fragrances called the Passport Collection. The perfumes are inspired by popular cities such as Paris, France, South Beach, Florida, and Tokyo, Japan. The following month, she launched a footwear collection in Mexico. Around that time, she launched her mobile application, which became available for iPhone and iTouch. On May 12, she opened her third store in Philippines. The store is located at Abrasa Mall in Davao City and it displays bags, earrings, wallets, belts, caps and perfumes. On June 1, 2011, Oxygen's show The World According to Paris, which marked Hilton's comeback to reality television, premiered. The show followed her in her daily life, and attracted 409,000 viewers. Although being the highest Wednesday premiere for a show, it was considered a bomb, which led to the suspicion Hilton's popularity had faded. The New York Times wrote that Hilton is an attractive woman with proven talent for marketing and self-promotion, though as a reality heroine she seems a little past a copywriter a Sony Walkman in an iPod era, a Friendster in the age of Facebook or, to put it in context, a single-process blonde in a triple-process world, and also remarked that she appears to have plenty of boyfriends, present and ex. Paparazzi still snap her picture. But it's hard to see how she can recapture the kind of audience she enjoyed in her heyday even by streaming her premiere live on Facebook. She appeared on the show alongside her boyfriend C. Waits, who she broke up with in June. Hilton was named billion-dollar entrepreneur by Variety magazine and was featured on the cover. She opened up her fourth store in the Philippines on August 18, 2011. In September, she launched a footwear line in Istanbul, Turkey and a Paris Hilton brand store was opened in India with plans to open 8 more stores. She also modeled during Ukraine Fashion Week for designer Andre Tan in October 2011. 2012 2013, acting work and projects. In early 2012, she launched a new line of sunglasses in Shanghai. The launch was a huge success, she said. Hilton's next project was her DJ debut at the Pop Music Festival in Brazil. She premiered her single called Last Night, produced by Afrojack. Having attracted extremely negative reviews after some videos were posted on YouTube and being dissed by the DJ's Dead May 5, Samantha Ronson, and even Afrojack, she gained positive reviews from DJ Poet, fans and the crowd at the festival. As a whole, her set received mixed reviews. Shortly after her performance, she became a trending topic on Twitter. Last Night was later given to Pitbull. He included the song on his 2012 album, Global Warming. Pitbull's version features Havana Brown as the main vocalist. Afterwards, Hilton's footwear line was nominated for Best Celebrity Licensee of the Year at the 2012 International Licensing Excellence Awards and she released her 15th perfume, Dazzle. Hilton appeared in a music video for Korean singer, Kim Jang-hoon. The filming took place at the American resort of Malibu Beach, California from August 24 to 25, 2012. An agent for the Korean singer stated that they had considered several Hollywood stars for the lead actress role in Kim's music video, including Jessica Alba and Scarlett Johansson, as well as Hilton. However, she was finally chosen to play the role following a survey conducted by the Korean public who recognized Hilton more than the other contenders. It is alleged that Hilton was paid $1 million for her appearance in the video shoot, with a 3D premiere that took place in October 2012. On September 20, 2012, an audio recording of her making derogatory comments about gay people appeared on the internet. On the same day, after the backlash caused over the comments, Hilton issued an apology throughout GLAAD where she wrote she is a huge supporter of the gay community, and labels gay people as the strongest and most inspiring people I know. As a result of the remarks, Gay Focus Channel Logo pulled a documentary about her called Paris Hilton Incorporated, which was scheduled to air. Since that month, she has been in a relationship with Spanish model River Vipiri. Hilton opened her fifth store in the city of Mecca, Saudi Arabia in early November 2012. As Mecca is considered the holiest city in the Muslim world, and Saudi Arabia is a conservative country, a controversy regarding her personal life was generated on Twitter. In early December, she modeled for designers Shane and Falguni Peacock at India Fashion Week. She also made a performance as a DJ there. Like her debut, the set was met negatively after a video was posted on YouTube but received acclaim from the audience. In January 2013, Hilton started to appear in various episodes of the Danish version of the reality show Paradise Hotel, for which she was allegedly paid $300,000. She then had guest appearances in 2 episodes of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where her aunts Kyle and Kim have the leads. On April 24, Hilton opened a store in Bogotá, Colombia, making it the 44th Paris Hilton store worldwide. While promoting the store, Hilton expressed that she considers herself a creative businesswoman, having several product lines such as bags, sunglasses, perfumes and shoes, and numerous fashion stores around the world. Hilton also said that although being an heiress to a wealthy family, she has worked since she was a teenager. In early May, it was premiered the music video of Birdman's song Tap Out, where she appeared alongside Lil Wayne, Christina Milian and Nicki Minaj. Hilton had a small role as herself in Sofia Coppola's The Bling Ring, a film about a group of teenagers who robbed the houses of celebrities such as Hilton, Lindsay Lohan and Orlando Bloom between 2008 and 2009. The movie premiered at the 2013 Cannes Film Festival, and opened theatrically on June 14. Besides appearing in the motion picture, she, more significantly, lent Coppola her actual house to film in for 2 weeks so that the director could recreate the burglaries on screen. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Hilton said that Coppola loved her house when she went to one of her birthday parties before shooting the movie and asked her to use it for filming. Recalling walking through the house, Coppola said, "It was like we have to get this into the movie. It was so unique. It would be hard to recreate that. She is larger than life and her house is like Paris World." The movie received critical acclaim and was a success at the box office in its opening weekend, grossing $210,000 in 5 theaters. 2013 A Euro Present, second studio album and other projects. In May 2013, it was reported that Hilton had signed with Cash Money Records with plans to release her second album sometime in 2013. The album features collaborations with Redone, Snoop Dogg and Flo Rida. Hilton told Rolling Stone, "I'm working with so many talented and awesome people for my album and can't wait to share more of the music." Hilton also described her upcoming album as very eclectic, and will be in full-length album. Hilton filmed the music video for the album's lead single, Good Time featuring rapper Lil Wayne on July 23, 2013. The music video for the song was released on October 7, 2013. Good Time debuted at number 18 on the US Billboard Hot Dance Electronic Songs. During the month of August, she was a DJ at Amnesia Nightclub's weekly Foam and Diamonds parties in Ibiza, Spain. The reaction from critics and audiences alike was so positive that her contract was renewed for 2014. On September 11, 2013, it was announced that Hilton will be a guest housemate in the 5th season of VIP Brother Bulgaria, the celebrity edition of the Big Brother format. Public image. Although being already a fixture in entertainment news for her heavy party lifestyle, she gained significant notoriety for her participation in One Night in Paris, a sex tape that was leaked before the premiere episode of her reality show The Simple Life, which aired to high ratings. Some entertainment writers felt the overnight success of Hilton was spawned by the whole tape controversy. Entertainment Weekly commented, "I dare say the Paris Hilton Rick Salomon tape received more print and television coverage in a week than the run-up to The Simple Life received in the months since its premiere was announced. We in the media have become parasites." People magazine wrote that the show no doubt was helped by the very public saga of a pirated 3-year-old videotape, which recently made the rounds on the internet showing Hilton engaged in various sex acts with ex-boyfriend Rick Salomon. As a result, Hilton's profile was raised significantly, paparazzi began following her, and her relationships, lavish lifestyle and legal issues became frequent targets of gossip sites and tabloid media worldwide. For which critics suggest that Hilton epitomizes the title of famous for being famous, and she is an example of the modern phenomenon of the celebutante, the celebrity who rises to fame not because of their talent or work but because of their inherited wealth and controversial lifestyle. Hilton ranked at 59, 23, 34 and 35 in FHM's 100 Sexiest Women poll in 2004, 2005, 2006 and 2012 respectively. She was featured as number 20 and number 38 in Maxim magazine's Hot 100 list in 2005 and 2006. In a poll conducted by the Associated Press and AOL, Hilton was voted the second worst celebrity role model of 2006, behind Britney Spears. New York Daily News gossip columnist Lloyd Grove banned her from his page, and the Associated Press conducted what they called an experiment in February 2007, trying not to report on Hilton for a whole week. In May of that year, she denied proclaiming herself as the iconic blonde of the decade, such as Diana, Princess of Wales, and Marilyn Monroe in Harper's Bazaar magazine. She then appeared in the 2007 Guinness World Records as the world's most overrated celebrity. However, during 2009, a quiet-free relationship between Hilton and tabloid headlines led entertainment writers surmise Hilton's popularity had plummeted. In an article from CNN called, "Why Has Paris Hilton Disappeared?" editor Samantha Yanks was quoted saying, "Phase 1 was the ascension, seemingly out of nowhere. That came with a media frenzy, the antics, the partying, the music, the babe-like status and of course, the fashion label. Phase 2, she disappears." The absence of Hilton in the news and tabloids seemed to be a response to a new generation of tabloid consumers' lack of interest in her. The suspicion of her star power fading came back in June 2011, when her reality show, The World According to Paris, failed to get high ratings. As a result, Hilton walked out during an interview with Good Morning America, after she was asked if she worried about her moment having passed. In 2011, she was named one of the 100 hottest women of all time by Men's Health, and according to a poll conducted by Ipsos, Hilton is the most unpopular celebrity among Americans, with 60% of the responders having an unfavorable opinion on her. In 2012, she ranked at number 5 in the most overexposed list by Forbes, observing that Hilton is another star who hasn't been on magazine covers for a long time. But she was so ubiquitous at one point that the public still views her as overexposed. On the May 2, 2013 episode of The Wendy Williams Show, Hilton addressed about her presence in the news circuit, saying that she was simply staying out of trouble, and that she has grown up. However, following her small appearance in the Bling Ring, writer Nancy Jo Sales stated that Hilton was enjoying a little comeback, and shortly after the premiere of the movie at the Cannes Film Festival, her deal with Cash Money Records led her to become a trending topic worldwide on Twitter. With her recent work, media outlets have noted that 2013 is Hilton's pop culture renaissance year. Birdman, the co-founder of the label, said that her deal being so talked about shows the strength of her popularity. Filmography, awards and nominations, bibliography, Confessions of an Heiress, A Tongue-in-Chic Peek Behind the Pose, ISBN 0-7432-6664-1, Your Heiress Diary, Confess It All to Me, ISBN 0-7432-8714-2, Discography. Paris, references. External links. Media related to Paris Hilton at Wikimedia Commons, official website, Paris Hilton at the Internet Movie Database, Paris Hilton at the Fashion Model Directory, Paris Hilton discography at Music Brains.